Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to use the clone tool on the M-Extension toolbar. This is a really powerful function that allows you to do project variations in minutes. One way to use the function would be to clone a part inside an assembly, that is a local cloning. And the other way would be to clone an assembly, useful for project variations. I will start with local cloning and show you how to change one part in an assembly which contains multiple instances of the same part. Once again, I have opened my assembly and I will clone and change one side wall from the stainless steel frame. The part I want to change is reused 3 times more inside the assembly, and as you can see, inside the working space I have a drawing for it as well. Select the component you want to clone, either in the browser or in the graphical window, and click on the clone on the M-Extension toolbar. I know that the next available number is 14, so I'm going to use it in the Save As dialog. You could use any temporary name and then use the rename function on the M-Extension toolbar. Click Save and check the message window. It asks us if you want to replace the selected component with a new clone. After clicking Yes, the part type properties shows up, so we can change the properties for the new clone. I will change the part number and the revision number and click OK. Now let's make a rectangular cut on the wall and return to the assembly. As you can see, only the clone has the cut in, while the rest remains the same. Unfortunately, Inventor hasn't updated the name for the clone in the browser, so we will use the rename browser nodes from new extension to update it. I want the model to be shown as part number, description. So click Apply and watch the change. Let's open the drawing for the clone and also open the drawing for the original part to verify the changes. As you can see, the drawing of the clone has an updated part number, and it also has the new cut on the main view. The second way of using the clone function will be to clone a whole assembly, and I will do it to make a project variation. I will make a new project with a bigger tank in under a minute. Select the tank walls in the browser or in the graphical window along with the rest of the assemblies in the structure containing these parts, and along with the main project assembly. So basically, you select the components that change and all the upper structure files affected by them changing. Use clone on the M-Extension and select a new folder for the save location. I already created my new project folder, but you can create one in the Save As dialog window. After clicking Apply, a new window appears where you can review the files to clone and change properties for the new files. We can change the new file name, description and part number for the selected files, and if you want others to be cloned as well, you will need to mark the tick box before column name, changing them from a gray outlook to a normal one. I will do a search replace to get rid of copy at the end of each file, and I will use the replace again to change project number. Do the same on the part number, or just copy the file name to the part number. As you can see in my new folder, I have all selected files to be cloned along with their drawings. The rest of the files are reused. I will change my project to the newly created one and open the main assembly. As you can see, Inventor didn't update the browser names again, and I will use the rename browser nodes on the M extension to fix this. Part number, description, that's my default browser name. I'm going to increase the height of the tank by 50 mm and then update the drawings. All I have to do is reposition the views to fit the drawing again, and I'm ready to go. Because the drawing is linked with the model, I could have changed the dimensions from within the drawing. So now I have a new project ready for fabrication in under a minute.